Avatar 2 didn't do so well, and because of that, we notice a lot of cope in the media. They're saying that the reason for its failure is China. You see, it's an overseas marketplace, which is a key marketplace according to them. And the reason people didn't go and see this beautiful cinematography is due to COVID. Yeah. No, I mean, look, if it wasn't for COVID, every Chinese person would wear now an Avatar t-shirt. I mean, it's so fucking great. It's the best thing ever. But unfortunately, because the Chinese government locked people in their houses, they couldn't go watch this. You know, the Chinese people are definitely afraid of getting sick. And, I absolutely love this. And by the way, no, I do agree that China is a key player. I mean, this is why I don't get to see LGBT representation in Avatar 2, right? As I mentioned before, China pays the homophobia tax. I mean, you can't upset China. Right? You're not going to make articles calling the Chinese people bigots or anything like that. No. Like, look, they have money, they pay. They pay so you don't get to call them bigots. So you don't get to put LGBT representation in movies. If it's a TV show that's only in America or a Netflix movie, that's fine. But in China, they're very careful with that shit. And also, James Cameron had to do something, you know, like he couldn't put the message in the movie, so he started talking about guns and how he removed 10 minutes of footage of gunplay, which I made a video about it, and you know, like a lot of people say, well, there's still a lot of guns in Avatar 2. And my point is, like, I know, right? Like, it's, how much is it? Like 3 hours and a half? It's an ungodly amount of time. Like, it's a huge production. And, of course, they had to remove certain things from it. And James Cameron wanting to show you what a progressive individual he is, what a forward-thinking person he is, unlike you, bigot. Like, he wanted to show that he paves the way for progress, you American bigot, you. He doesn't want you to see guns in the movie. Like, everything he removed was with guns. Because the American public is like, monkey see, monkey do. They see a gun, they see shitty in the movie, and then they go shitty themselves. So, this is a common trope that people do in Hollywood. They have to remove something, right? And then they try to find a progressive spin on why it was removed. But it probably pissed off some people. I would not be surprised if there are some gun-loving Americans who heard what James Cameron had to say, and they were like, okay, well, fuck this shit. And it sounds ridiculous as well. This is why I made fun of him. It's like Michael Bay removing explosions from his movie. It's just mind-numbing. It's just, I don't know why. Why would anyone say something like this? Like, if you're renowned for doing gun violence, right? Like, you're the person who made Terminator. You're the person who made Aliens. Why, in the name of fuck, would you say, yeah, you know, I just removed gun violence from my movie? When you could have just said, look, it was like 3 hours and a half, I had to cut out something, so we cut out some action scenes. Like, if you package it like that, it's a lot more serviceable to the public. But again, like, they don't care about the public. They care about the journalists and getting good ratings. But unfortunately, the public is the one that goes to see your shit, or in this particular case, they don't get to see your shit, right? So they cope blaming China, and then they cope blaming Wall Street for tanking the stocks. It's like, look, people are losing faith in Disney. This is not just Avatar 2 bullshit. Like, Disney is incapable of producing something good. I look at the comments on Twitter regarding Avatar 2 doing poorly. Most people are happy. Like, there are people that are popping open the champagne bottle, and you have to wonder, why is there so much hate towards a corporation that used to be considered magical? Every fucking child in the world wanted to go to Walt Disney and see Mickey Mouse. Every single kid in the world, they just loved Walt Disney. It was like an American symbol. It went beyond just a company. It literally was magic. And now you see every one of the same kids who grew up, and they absolutely despise Disney. Like they hate it with a burning passion. And you have to ask the question, why? There needs to be a little bit of reflection. You can't just cope, right? And the answer is that Disney cannot produce anything good, right? Like, literally, it has become a political activist corporation that's more interested in sending the California message, even though they're in Florida, I know. But they're more interested in sending the message than making good stories. The people that they hire do not have the capacity to imagine anymore. They can't imagine shit. They only have to do sequels, remakes, and Avatar 2, a sequel. Why the fuck is it a sequel to a story that didn't require a sequel? It was over. Why are you making a sequel? Like, people are so bored of sequels that, like, why can't you make something new? You know, like, is the imagination of the universe just over now? Like, you can't imagine another planet with other things? Or, you know, like, you could have made something in the universe of Avatar. You know, maybe they're going and exploring a different planet or something. And by the way, I really hated Avatar. Like, from a story point, like, graphic-wise, amazing, right? Like, I love the graphics. If you see it in 3D, very beautiful. But these Na'vi, they're so fucking perfect, aren't they? Like, they are so unfucking godly perfect. Like they're in tune with the nature, and they're like, oh, fuck off. Like, even like when you look at animals on Earth, no one is as perfect as the fucking Na'vi. It's so fucking condescending, right? The evil humans and blah, blah, blah. Oh, it's a ripoff, isn't it? It's the noble savage mythos that the Americans like so much. We went on this alien planet and they're primitives, but actually, you know, they're far more advanced than us culturally. Even though they have bows and arrows, they actually know how to live with the planet. And the humans are evil, greedy. They extract the wealth, they extract the resources. I don't like that. You know, it's such an unrealistic story. So yeah, I can't say that I enjoyed the story of the first Avatar, but because of that, I'm not interested in the second. And I just, like, see so many people that are so happy that this failed. And by the way, like, the reason it failed is not because of James Cameron talking shit. You know, like, I'm pretty sure most people haven't even heard his interview. It's just that the cost to make something like this, the production value, it was insane. It was absolutely ridiculous. Which, okay, I mean, you know, you can invest as much money in a movie as you want, but, like, there's no guarantee that you're going to get the returns. And especially now, like, you need to be so clueless and detached from the public in order to believe that people are as hyped about the movie as they used to be 6 or 7 years ago. Like, people are so jaded about movies in general that you need to make something really amazing, like something really good, or to farm the goodwill of your fan base in order for people to actually go watch your movie and be excited about it. And the thing is, like, I don't know if people are even going to purchase Avatar keychains and Avatar t-shirts, because, like, the merchandise is also important. And I just don't see people playing with Na'vi toys and stuff. Anyway, right, let me know what you think, and if you have seen the movie, like, tell me what you think about it. It's a little bit long, isn't it? Holy crap, like, again, 3 hours, and, like, oh, God. I know it's not 3 hours, I'm just joking, by the way, but it's long, right? I'll see you guys in the comment section. Take care.